On this episode, Loaves and Fishes.
If we would have come here first, I am sure that we wouldn't have been in that situation.
Welcome to Sherwood Dodge Road to Hope. I'm your host, Bianca Jade. On this episode, we are in Red Deer at Loaves and Fishes. It's a day shelter that provides meals for the less fortunate. One of their lesser-known programs that provides large results is their outreach. Today, we meet an outreach worker called Sheila Frank. She uses her faith to guide her service.
It's been a real blessing because I'm telling you, being homeless with a family, it's a huge responsibility. But they were able to bear a lot of that weight. So I'm very thankful for them.
Loaves and Fishes is a benevolent society that reaches out to the homeless, the less fortunate, those not able to meet their monthly needs. The biggest thing would be the outreach. We have a lot of people that come in crisis mode. Have you found your ID?
No, they said that it wasn't there.
They might need ID, they might need accommodation, might need medical assistance. Whatever people need, we're there to help. And Helena has a list on her desk if I'm not here. Been working about a year and a half. Before that, we volunteered. My husband and I volunteered in the kitchen. And then I moved up here and there was the need. We like to give back. We've been blessed. I've always had that passion. But it comes from my faith. You know, if somebody is hungry, give them something to eat. We need to give back to the less fortunate, to those in society. Do you need anything from upstairs? It's different every day. I come here in the morning, I check the messages on the phone, check my emails. Sometimes when I arrive, there's someone waiting in crisis that comes up and I deal with that. Then I have a number of ongoing clients that I have to do work with. For example, finding a lawyer for the one fellow, finding accommodation. And then if I need to, take somebody to the clinic to see a doctor, I often do that. If I need to take them down to get meds, I'll drive them there. If I need to take them to emergency, if they're in crisis, take them upstairs to get clothing and toiletries. A lot of phone calls with people, with requests or needing things or wanting assistance. We're not governed by the government rules and regulations, like they can't transport clients in their vehicle, or they can't go up into their accommodation, or they have all those restrictions for safety. But we're a benevolent society, we get our own funding. We pretty much can do what's needed. But you get 125 back. Sometimes the monthly income just doesn't stretch far enough. So if we can help them, with hampers and things like that, that's great. I think that's my goal, is to just see the people on the streets helped as the best way we can. We don't want to enable them, but we do want to encourage them to go for help, to get help, to give them support where needed. If you got to know the less fortunate, they are wonderful people often. They've got tender hearts, they're kind, but when you just see them on the street, you might think, kind of look down on them. But if you get to know them, they are wonderful people. They've just gone wrong somewhere or had bad luck or whatever. And so I think the more support that the community can give to them, the better. I think I have a good rapport with my clients. I try to be, kind and sensitive and caring, realizing that, only one or two things need to go wrong, and that could be me. It's just rewarding to see people helped and to see the need that's out there. I mean, there's just so much need in this community that if we can even just help some of those people, it's worth it. You know, when you can see the gratefulness that they have, that is very rewarding. And I'd say that's the best thing. You know, you wish you could have helped them earlier, but they often are proud and they don't want to come and ask for help.
If we would have come here first, I am sure that we wouldn't have been in that situation as long. We were homeless from November 15th till approximately February 20th, 21st. If you find yourself in that situation, whatever reason, don't be too proud to. These people are very approachable, very understanding, and they see this kind of thing every day. We came by Loaves and Fishes because we knew that there was meals here and stuff, and we met these wonderful people here, and they all advocated for us, helped us, and they were instrumental in getting us into a home.
They were both working. They had to go to work at 5 in the morning. Their babysitter quit. To get a babysitter at 5 in the morning is not easy.
It came to the point where one of us had to stay at home. So as a result, we fell behind. And then of course there was an eviction, and we tried to talk to the landlords, and they weren't unwilling to work with us. So in 2 weeks, we were out of our place and virtually no place to go.
So then they were living with friends for a couple weeks, and then other friends. And when they came to me, they had no money left, and they were desperate.
The staff at Loaves and Fishes, they kind of were the type that took you by the hand and kind of led you through and did some talking for us and advocating for us, and helped us out. We're thankful for them.
We were able to work together with Braden Center and Alberta Works and Loaves and get them accommodation. And they moved in and they're getting settled, and they are just so thankful.
And there's been many nights that Sheila's been driving us around, and I remember the walkthrough for the place that we did get was at 7 o'clock, and she was here all day and stayed there until it was done. Sheila also has helped us out as just moral support, you know, when you get feeling down and nope, it's going to be all right. Tremendous integrity. Serves from the heart. Sheila wasn't doing this because it was a job. She did it with compassion. And we're so thankful for that.
They are so thankful, and when you can see the smiles on their faces and the hugs they give you and so on, it makes you feel good.
Just because we've got a place to live now, and Loaves and Fishes a part in our life is not done. We will continue to have a relationship with them, and once we are on our feet, we are going to support them, because we need to give back. So.
It's really good to see how well they're doing and chat with them. So we do have a lot of success. It's a wonderful feeling. If you can help somebody, get ahead, get accommodation, whatever, they are so excited that it rubs off on you.
It's been 20 years since Loaves and Fishes first opened their doors and started their ministry to help those in central Alberta. To learn more about their organization or to give back, please follow the information on your screen. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Road to Hope.